Hey guys, Icy here, and today we're going to talk about Sondra Lune, my Templar PvP healer. Timestamps will be in the description below, and as always, I will put a link in the description to a video I made on how I design my PvP healers. My builds are very formulaic when it comes to how I set up gears, weapons, enchants, traits, weights, and champion points, so if I don't mention it in this video, you know where to find it. On the body, we are running Ironblood. It has a line of max health, armor, and the fifth line reads, when you take damage, you have a 10% chance to turn your blood into pure iron for 10 seconds, reducing your damage taken by 30%, but your movement speed is reduced by 50%. With a 15-second cooldown, this set has a 5-second downtime. Now, 30% damage mitigation is no joke, and it does stack with major and minor protection. And honestly, this set is a must-have right now with the Hrothgar's Dark Convergence nonsense that's going on. I know Hrothgar just got nerfed by 50%, but until the adjustments to Dark Convergence go live, I'm going to be running this set on all my PvP healers. I know it's not the traditional group support set, but it's just so hard to play right now if you're not wearing damage mitigation sets, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. For the weapons and jewelry, I am running Gossamer. It has a line of Magicka Recovery, Max Magicka, and Max Magicka, and the fifth line reads, when you heal yourself or an ally, you grant them major evasion for 1 second, reducing damage from area attacks by 20%. This is one of my favorite light armor group support sets and is perfect to help mitigate the damage from Dark Convergence. For the last armor set, we are not running a full monster set, but you certainly can. The last few videos I was wearing 2-piece Chokethorn, and that certainly is viable alongside Ironblood and Gossamer. However, since the deathmatch only queue has been enabled, I've been having a lot of success with Snow Treaders, and the tooltip for the Mythic reads, while you are in combat, you are immune to snares and immobilizations that can be cleansed, but you cannot sprint. This is a fantastic Mythic to run for PvP healers and BGs. During this meta, with the overtuned procs, if you get snared, you're pretty much a dead healer, so combining Snow Treaders with Ironblood and Gossamer has definitely increased my survivability tremendously, where I can honestly enjoy BGs again. And as the tooltip said for Snow Treaders, it will not make you immune to self-induced snares triggered from Ironblood. Okay, for skills, on the front bar we are running our Restoration Staff. Our first ability is going to be Illustrious Healing. This is a great ground targeted heal over time. I'll usually throw this down first to set the stage of where the fight is going to be, and then just reapply it if we either move too far from it or if it just runs out. Our second ability is Toppling Charge. Now, I took a page out of my DK healer build where I was running a CC to help line up kills. Toppling Charge I found helps me do the same on my Templar. Now, you can certainly run either morph of Javelin. However, the other reason why I chose Toppling Charge is because of the mobility it gives me to jump around the battlefield. Since I am wearing Ironblood and Snow Treaders, I am physically slow, and Toppling Charge certainly helps me to maneuver around the field. The third ability is Race Against Time, which is a staple on my PvP healer builds. Now, I know I already get the snare and immobilization immunity from Snow Treaders, but I do make an exception here to keep it on my bar because I simply need Major Expedition to run around a bit when I don't have those opportunities to gap close with Toppling Charge. The fourth ability is Radiating Regeneration. This is a solid, smart, targeted heal over time that will hit 3 allies within range. I'll be honest, I feel like you're not a healer if you don't have this ability. The fifth ability is Restoring Focus, which grants us our Major Resolve. Now, similar to my Warden where I choose to run Bullnetch, I also choose to run the Stamina morph of this ability. A lot of our natural damage mitigation comes from blocking, so it's a very precious commodity. Since the Stamina Restore is unique and doesn't add to our stamina recovery, we are able to restore stamina while blocking. Our front bar ultimate is going to be Life Giver. I've said it a bunch of times on my other videos, but this ability is just so freaking good. And I honestly gave the Templar's Healing Ultimate a shot, and man, did I hate this ability so much. For me, when I play my PvP healers, the one thing I hate is being stuck in a channeled state, and if I was actually going to run this ability seriously, I would probably only do it if there was a second healer in the group, but if it's just me in the group, then I'd never run this ability. Now, for the back bar skills, our first ability is going to be Luminous Shards. This provides a nice damage over time on the ground, as well as a synergy for your allies to restore their resources. I love stacking this with Illustrious Healing. This also helps proc the Templar Spear Wall passive, granting me minor protection for 6 seconds. The second ability is going to be Repentance. Similar to the Necro, it's a form of corpse play, so whenever someone dies, I'll try to cast this ability to heal my allies around me and also use it to restore stamina for myself. Additionally, the slotted passives for minor intellect, endurance, and fortitude are nice to have whenever I swap to my back bar. The third ability is Honor the Dead. This is a fantastic burst heal for PvP, and it also returns Magicka to yourself whenever you heal targets under 75% health. If there was a second healer in the group, I would consider running Ritual of Rebirth instead. The burst heal isn't as strong, but it can heal multiple targets. The fourth ability is Energy Orbs. This has now become a staple in my PvP healer builds. It's a fantastic team ability that heals and provides a synergy for resource sustain. Now, it is important to know that Luminous Shards and Energy Orbs share the same synergy, so if you wanted to sub something out, you could take out Luminous Shards for Overflowing Altar or Energy Orbs for something else like Defensive Stance. This is just an example. Any other ability you want would work. The fifth ability is Extended Ritual, which is an awesome ground heal over time, as well as granting a Purify synergy for your allies, as well as cleansing up to 5 debuffs on yourself. Also, thanks to the Templar's Sacred Ground passive, whenever you are standing within your extended ritual or restoring focus, you will gain minor mending, increasing your healing done by 8% and increasing the amount of damage you can block by 10%. Both of these are fantastic to have as a PvP healer. The backbar ultimate is going to be Reviving Barrier. The damage shield and heal over time are always a solid choice for PvP. Now for flex options, I would consider the following abilities the foundation of the build. On the front bar, we have Illustrious Healing, Race Against Time, Radiating Regeneration, Restoring Focus, and Life Giver. And on the back bar, we'll have Honor of the Dead and Extended Ritual. For alternative back bar ultimates, I'd recommend Solar Disturbance or Sturdy Horn. For alternative front bar skills, I'd recommend Binding Javelin, Reflective Light, Dark Flare, Radiant Glory, Ritual of Rebirth, Healing Ward, Quick Siphon, or Time Freeze. For alternative backbar skills, I'd recommend Living Dark, Blazing Shield, Defensive Stance, Radiant Mage Light, Volcanic Rune, or Overflowing Altar. Alright, that is the end of the build video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. The Templar Healer for PvP isn't anything new, but I would certainly give this build a shot. If you'd like to see gameplay footage of the build, I'll have links in the description. And if you guys have any questions or comments, let me know down in the comments below. And with that, I'll catch y'all on the next one. See ya.